Hi everybody, I hope you guys are well. Happy almost New Year, or Happy New Year depending on when you watch this. So in time for the new year, I just want us to speak about consistency using my journey of stopping nail biting. So let's get into it. So this was me before, guys. Yes, I know. And this is me now. Okay, look at my nails. Like, I can't tell you how long it took me to actually stop the nail biting, to get to the point where I'm so proud of my nails. My nails are so long now and so beautiful, but it took me almost 23 years to actually stop it. It was just like a habit that I developed as I grew up. And it just became like a comfort, okay? I don't know, like when I am nervous or sometimes like I'm legit just sitting down, I don't know what is happening, but I've just ended up putting my hand in my mouth. It would just happen like that, right? And so it took me like a long while to break it off. I tried different things. Like, I can't tell you the number of things that I tried to stop it, but it just wasn't working. But 2 years ago, when I moved for work, I just decided that, like this thing actually affects my self-esteem and I want to let go of it, okay? So I don't even necessarily know how exactly I did it, but I know that structures is what helped me do it. So one of the things that I did was to tell my friends that, okay, if you see me, biting my nails, or if you see my hand going into my mouth, like just prompt me to stop, okay? And don't do it in a harsh manner because this is something that I'm trying to, let go of. And another thing that I did was to buy a nail file because I realized that sometimes the reason why I end up biting my nails is because I want to chip off like an imperfect part of my nail. So the nail file helps me do this now instead of, my hand going into my mouth. So these are some of the things that I did, and I realized that building this habit of being disciplined, right, and consistently being in check with like my growth of not biting my nails actually ended up pouring into other parts of my life where I became like more consistent in like, the habits that I'm building, or even being more disciplined, right? And so in time for 2025, I just want us to do, very similar, because most of the time we set goals, but the difference between setting a goal and actually achieving it is putting in structures, right? Structures actually help us get to the finishing point. So look at the things you want to do, like reading your Bible more, praying more, being in fellowship more. I love those goals and they're excellent things to set, but how are we actually achieving those things, right? Sit down, look at the structures you can put in place, like getting an accountability partner, I don't know, like putting up reminders, setting timers to help you achieve all of these things, right? Because we know that God rewards those who are diligent, right? And these elements of being consistent, being disciplined, they all form part of diligence, right? And so in 2025, these are some of the things that I want us to do. And don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying this because I have, figured it all out. No, it worked in some areas of my life, but there's still some bits that I'm still trying to, figure out. And so I'm taking these tips for myself also. But I hope you've enjoyed this and me taking you on my journey to, get my nails done or take my extensions of my nails. But I hope in 2025 we're all able to, be more diligent in the goals that we are setting, and we are able to actually see developments in these areas. And so you will hear from me soon on plans for the Well Pod in 2025. But until then, have a new year again, and God bless you.